Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Am I up and running again? We back? Okay.
Hopefully.
I might have to reconnect my... It just... I've seen my model just rose in here. Fuck. Your model's looking devious. I was mid-talking!
You're grinning like crazy.
I didn't do anything about it. Like they're ready to commit a war crime. I'm trying! I think it disconnected me from my phone. There we go. Hello! Alright, let's get you back in here. I can go back to showing my screen. I've had some internet problems lately, so just... ignore it.
You need to start the
Oh, yeah, I need to
VTuber
rehost.
collab
I need to start
again.
again. There we go. I'm hoping, did that end my previous stream?
It did.
Did? Fuck. God damn it. I might just, like, edit them to be, like, mush them back together. That's annoying. Yeah, this is a brand new stream. Fuck. Oh, but the timer's still at the bottom for me, correct?
Well, for mine, it restarted.
Yeah, let me show you what I mean. Sorry, you can see my screen. Yeah, it still has, like, the 143.
Oh.
So I'm hoping that means it's the stream stuck all together. For me, I might have to, like, for the VOD. 2 minutes and counting. For me it's 144.03. But on the other Twitch stats, here's the other thing. Then they are separated. I might, what I'm probably gonna do is download them both in and with CapCut or something, mush them back together. Damn it. My internet's been, like, cutting off lately, so that's really fucking annoying. That was me. Once it happened, I was like, god damn it. Alright, let's continue on where we were. I kissed her where it hurt, you said that. Let's just skip over that part, shall we? Where was the assistant then?
Oh, her. She was cleaning up the backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Power's ankle. You may continue your testimony. Big mess. I guess press it. I don't know.
He broke a prop?
Oh,
okay. We already did this one.
We did that one too, I think.
I think so. It's not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room and rest up for the rest of lunch. Thus the nap. Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked. Dragging his foot, okay.
I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor?
Well, there is one thing that bothers me.
Which is?
Where is the steel samurai costume now?
Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the steel samurai, yes. And it is clear that the person in the steel samurai suit was Mr. Powers.
No, it's
Will
not!
Powers.
I suppose that's right. Are you sure you're sure? Your Honor? Object. Wait and see what happens. Object! Hold it right there. We keep talking about possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the steel samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers. Defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. we have to consider all that possibility as also.
Or farming. Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please? No need to ask twice.
Continue.
The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true? The only person I saw go through the studios before then was Will Powers.
I can't get over the fact that there's no way everyone's saying that shit, bro.
Yeah.
That's so clearly the Steel Samurai. That does not confirm that it was him.
No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. That's it. She already said that before.
So if no one else went to the studio, then it would have been the Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Okay. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. True? Yeah, that was true. The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers.
This.
Press, yeah. Are you absolutely sure?
Oh, quite sunny. Nobody suspicious looking passed by at all.
Nobody suspicious looking. Right.
So, a regular person did? Press this again, I guess.
What about before you got to the guard station? Yeah.
You need before 1? Why, everyone was in the employee area before then. Yeah, someone could have passed by. And they locked the main gate so no one could get in. People can jump over it. Not to mention, they had, I would have seen
Aru,
them.
send me a message because I've already seen this whole case.
You have?
Yes. Okay. I was responding back to something King said to me. If they had, I would have seen them. I love that face for fucking Mario.
Old windbag sure has balls. Or, well, you know what I mean. She got balls.
Old windbags, sure. Old windbags have a way of skipping over important details after all. Or, for that matter, entirely forgetting them.
How convenient.
Oh. Let's see what you sent me. One second. Okay. Continuing. Something for you to look forward to, perhaps? That's crazy. Okay, let's press this, I guess. How do you know that?
And didn't I just explain? I give donuts to the young detective. And then, after some rubbish about it and being a secret pal, he told me everything.
I see Detective Gumshoe shares his fellow officer's fondness for donuts. The only person I saw go to the studio before them was Will Powers. What do we have? We don't read the picture.
I mean, read the picture again.
Well, this is photo 2, we have to remember that. So there's something off about that. Yeah. The only person I saw go to the studio before.
What's the next one?
No one else went there.
Next one? Oh.
What about before you...
Yeah, we did that.
Actually, why everyone was in the employee area? Can we press it with the photo thing and say there was photo 2?
Maybe, yeah.
I feel like it has to be the photo, because there's nothing else I can really bring up.
Yeah.
Okay, music
Oh, there
pause.
we go.
Yes, let music pause. Let's go. Hold on. Look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct?
Yes, sirree, Sonny.
So whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture.
And here I thought you didn't know you had your head from a hole in the ground.
Right. Anyway, it's also true that the computer at the guard station records all security cam data.
Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the station, we might have an opening.
Yeah, probably because you'll die soon.
What?
Look at this photograph every time I... Look at this photograph! Is that what you wanted? You might have an opening. That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words October 15th, 2 p.m. photo number 2.
Even I know what that means. It was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th, really, Sonny.
Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2.
Photo number 2.
The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo? Order! Please tell the court what this means what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not one, but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet, there's only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data of the other photo? Only someone with access to the security lady herself.
Eh? You want your wolf, whippersnapper?
Wolf?
The only person I saw that day was Will Powers.
But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by.
Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean.
What do you mean? This is supposed to be your fucking job. Can the witness explain this to the court?
I don't understand these newfangled computer things.
That was...
Edgy boy.
Edger.
Oh.
Bro, you wish you were being edged.
What?
What?
What? Oh, but believe me, I want to. But I don't know what this means either. Some help you are. You're a whippersnapper too.
She uses whippersnapper like it's a fucking, like, slur. What the fuck?
Whippersnapper?
Something the matter, my soul bag.
Ah, that's right. I just remember something.
Let me
Or
guess.
Hammer passed by.
Someone else passed by the gate, someone other than the Steel Samurai.
Yeah, Hammer also passed to go there. Yes, I suppose you could put it that way.
I see. Your testimony, please. God, how many fucking testimonies have you had? Because you're fucking, like, dumb.
Either that or... Okay, I'm like, predicting right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, obviously, the Steel Samurai passed by. But before that, the Jack Hammer dude also passed by. That's how he was in Studio 1 anyways.
Yeah?
It could be that. That's one of the options. Another thing is that they mentioned that on days they aren't filming, that they open the place for the public.
Mm-hmm.
So that they can get extra money.
Yeah.
So one of the tourists could have been the one that passed by.
Okay.
That's one of the other.
Okay. Alright, go ahead and read.
Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it now, I've remembered throwing out one photo that day. Why would you do that? Mrs. Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this. Well, of course, Sonny.
Oh my
I've only
god.
just remembered it.
Alright, anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination.
Well, I say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this.
The other person. Every day I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to
Yeah.
do. Well, she explained that. I go through the photos, record on the security computer, and
Yep.
check them. Yep. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you know.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, press
press it.
that. Yeah, press that. How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking?
What? Well, I can tell by looking at their faces for the most part.
For the most part. This is a murder trial, Miss Oldbag.
Well, I didn't touch that suspicious-looking Will Powers photo, did I?
I think she's missing the point. Can I just think of it? Remember, press
Press that.
Yeah, what fucking photo did you throw out? Well, who in the heck was in the photo you erased?
Of course. A fanboy.
Fanboy?
Steel Samurai fanboys. Real freaks, if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day. Is that not suspicious?
Wait a second. Didn't you say no one else could get in? I locked them in gates and no one could get in. Those were your words?
Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes to the employee area. The grate has been loose for a while. It leaked outside and well, that's where they come in. You're not doing anything about it?
They come in through the drain?
I told you they were freaks. Oh, and
And?
they're kids, children, whippersnappers.
Kids? So in the photo that you erased?
Was a boy, probably second or third grade. I guess it isn't suspicious.
What? Order! Order! Let me get this straight. You saw two people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was a steel samurai dragging his leg, and the other was a boy who looked to be about second or third grade.
Oh yes, well, we see his type there every day.
Ain't no way.
Can't stop him, can't catch him. A boy in second or third grade, I assume it'd be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear.
Impossible. I think it's quite heavy.
Right, as I said, I didn't pay much mind. That's why I erased the data. Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there, that makes him a suspect.
Or at least a witness. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him. This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and prosecution to consider this new information, and no forgetting vital information this time. October 18th, 11:08 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Mr. Powers? Yes. Tell me straight, were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio? I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping. Honest.
So who was the steel samurai in the security photo?
One moment. There we go. How should I know? The steel samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really.
What? You should have taken better care of that stuff.
I couldn't imagine anyone wearing the steel samurai costume. So where does it leave me? Doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now.
Nick. What are we going to do?
First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could have conceivably have done this.
Right. And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day.
Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. You don't sound very optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually.
Hey Nick, it's time.
Okay, let's go. What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that. 'Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter?
The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence, but there is still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call it for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers.
Very well, Mr. Wright, your thoughts? The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claims. There is another person who could have committed the crime.
Right.
Order, interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look highly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized. Great. As if the stakes weren't high enough. So who is this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed the murder? I think the grade school boy. That's my thought.
Okay, let's think about this critically.
Yeah. So security lady, I don't think we're gonna get anything else at the security lady. I think I think she has a pretty solid alibi. That she's just, doesn't seem like a guilty. Tess!
So security lady, she was there. And then the schoolboy passed first. And then the steel samurai.
So, there's honestly a very real chance that we could pin this on the great schoolboy. Because he was there first.
Yes, that is true. But the thing is, I don't understand why someone would wear the suit and go there.
Guilty. They all guilty. Tess, chill out.
This thing, girl. I don't think they would like you accusing a minor, though.
Well, they would still take them a while to disprove it, though. Electric chair for all of them. Chill out, Tess. Doesn't that include you, too, if you're all of them? Okay, the assistant girl. I kind of feel bad if we accused her, because she seemed pretty nice, but like you said, she's a little bit too innocent. I have a question, Tess. Can you look this up? If someone survives the electric chair, does that mean they get to go home free?
Okay.
No. Damn. Does that mean they just keep on going until it works? What if you're, like, electrocuting Storm or something?
I don't think they would electrocute Storm.
They get another execution date, I believe.
Here we go again.
Storm, bruh.
Power her up.
Touch grass? What do you mean, touch grass?
What I'm saying.
What did I say?
Okay, but the thing about the assistant is that there's no picture of her going there.
No, there's no proof of her ever being over there.
Because she was in the employee area.
Yeah, we know she was in the employee area. We know that she saw him leave and go into the room. So she does know that he was inside the room and she could have feasibly taken the outfit. But she wasn't there to see the injury, so she couldn't have faked it.
Right.
Yeah, so she couldn't have faked the injury. But she did say that she felt like someone else was there.
And the someone else that was there was a boy.
Yep. I get the feeling that it was probably the grade school boy. So that's what I'm thinking. I think that it's the grade school boy that we, like, send everything. Because we have no way of talking to this boy, and she also got rid of the evidence of what he looks like. So we literally cannot...
True.
We don't think it's him, obviously. But we gotta push it on somebody so we get the time.
Yeah, I guess so. Grade school boy.
Alright, you cool with that?
Probably an accident, but yeah. I'm calling that it's an accident, probably.
It was the grade school boy! Why isn't anyone saying anything?
Bah. Are you seriously suggesting that the boy did it, Mr. Wright? Grade school boy kills veteran action star with spear. For one thing, the murder weapon was with the steel samurai. Would you care to explain just how the boy would have obtained it from him?
Maybe that was a maybe. I'm moving my part. Maybe. How about absolutely? No! Mr. Wright, I'm afraid I have to penalize you as I warned. Damn! Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. May we move on, Mr. Wright? This fight isn't over yet. If you would, Your Honor. One more chance, please. Very well, go ahead. So who is this person, other than Mr. Powers, that could have
Okay, then
committed...
the assistant.
Okay, yeah, then the assistant. It was the assistant! The Steel Samurai costume was in his dressing room. She stole it, and in doing so, she became the Steel Samurai. Bro, I can't wait until after this. She's like, damn, do you guys really accuse me? And we're like, no, actually, we didn't think it was you at all. We're just like, we wanted to give him a little bit more time. Just like, no, we just wanted to give him a little bit more time. So you're saying the Steel Samurai in the picture is really the assistant? That is correct, Your Honor.
If you're serious, you've got guts, Mr. Wright. Remember the photo? Wasn't the steel samurai a little lame? He was dragging his foot.
Oh. Uh-oh. Bad feeling time. Oh fuck, I made that point earlier. Fuck.
Remember the testimony concerning Powers' injury?
No!
Powers and poor Hammer were at the run-through. Oh, and me. So, okay.
What about the assistant?
Oh, her. She was claiming. Okay.
She already, we
She
already
didn't
did
know
this.
about Powers' ankle.
She didn't know about Power's ankle. Oh!
The assistant knew nothing of Mr. Powers' injury. She could look the Steel Samurai look with that costume. But she couldn't have the Steel Samurai walk. She wouldn't have limped. That kind of takes the legs out of from under the case.
Oh, we really sound like we're like saying anybody's names. Mr. Wright, I'm afraid I have to penalize you as I warned. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Great, one more chance, please! Very well, go ahead. Who's this person other than Mr. Powers that you could have committed the murder?
Me.
The security lady! It was the security lady! Wendy Oldbag!
Oh?
Oh, I think it was saying that, like, the Steel Samurai was limping. That means whoever was in the suit knew about the morning injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, Oldbag. Hard.
Yeah.
Is this true, Mr. Oldbag?
Oldbag, that's Miss Oldbag to you.
Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the samurai costume, then slipped in Studio 1 at the scene of the murder. Why would she go through the trouble of wearing the steel samurai costume? Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. She was in his costume. She could point the finger at Mr. Powers. I see. Excellent detective reasoning, Mr. Wright. I ignore the fact that I totally was like, wait, so I know someone else. The boy! Wait, I know someone else. The assistant! Wait, I know someone else. Miss Oldbag! That's what I
You're
just
like, oh,
did.
makes sense.
Oh yeah, right here. Sherlock Holmes #2, baby. That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, what does the prosecution have opinion on this matter?
The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time.
Oh, really? Just let her be
But
accused?
he's technically not defending her, so it doesn't matter.
No. He's the prosecutor. We're the defendants.
Yeah. What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it, that's it? Edgy boy, don't you sit there or do something.
What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this the whole way. Press further.
Yeah.
Press her. Very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions on that day.
But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer?
That's the only thing that's like kind of proves it wasn't her. She wouldn't have killed Power, it seems, because she liked him as like she was like a fan of his. You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too. Indeed. That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope.
Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? So she's accusing him. The boy, the one whose photo I erased.
He's only a grade scholar, as you said, second or third grade, was it?
That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops, so he wasn't
Your
suspicious.
thoughts, Mr. Wright? That boy's not the killer. What?
What? How can you be so sure? Or is it be nice to the kids and mean to your elders day, whippersnapper?
I have proof.
We do?
I don't know.
Oh.
We're pushing this. So just say proof.
Proof?
Indeed. And then let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder.
The card key?
The card key. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. He had no way of having the card key, especially if we're
To go in.
accusing her. She would have had her own, and this was inside his bag.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I almost hit you on the wrong thing. The scene of the murder, as we all know, was Studio 1. However, you need a key card to enter Studio 1. How could a boy with no formal relation to the studios have a card key? I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this? The windbag, speechless. This has to be, gotta be a first. Very well. This court will be suspended proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Windy. Is that her name?
Something old bag, Your Honor.
The prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Yay.
Yay!
But wait a second. I'm not going to just sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me. I'm talking. Oh, great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk.
Miss Oldbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony?
Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about.
Not to talk about?
By whom?
Huh? You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk? Well, testify. My lips were sealed. They were. Now they're not.
Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend I hadn't been at the studios that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. Of course.
Ms. Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now?
Hey, you've been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told.
Yeah, that's true. We knew that. No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Yeah, he's fucking mad as shit, bro. My lips were sealed. Okay. Globus 2 wanted me to keep quiet about something. Okay, she's gonna tell us. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder.
First.
Who? Who were at the studios? Who were these people?
Well, the director and the producer, for starters.
The director?
We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course. Well, yes, I was surprised no one asked about it.
So where are these people?
The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime and they had a meeting after that. Where?
Oh, in the Studio 2 trail. Oh, that's you.
Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer.
Studio
Of course,
2?
Studio 2.
There was a Studio 2?
Well, if you look at the guide map, I knew that Studio 2 was the issue because there's no camera going from Studio 2 to Studio 1.
Yeah.
Here it is. You go through the gate and all the way to the left.
The path where the monkey's head was fallen over. Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue this cross-examine? I think I already asked all my questions, but...
Yeah.
Keep on going or leave?
Keep on going. Press that.
Yeah. Miss Oldbag, this is a trial for murder.
I know that's silly. Still, they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little bonus on the side, so
So you got your
bride.
bonus and you still talked. I think I've asked all the questions I have
Go
to
more.
ask.
More!
I guess there's no harm in getting as much info as I can.
Well, but this.
So you were told not to talk?
That's right, by the studio and the TV bigwigs, no less. Why didn't I hear about this? Don't be so hard on yourself, Sonny. We were all on it. Okay.
I think we've done everything.
Okay.
Get me out of here!
Nick, I guess pressing her was the right thing to do. For an old windbag, she sure likes keeping secrets. Let's get as much information as we can. So we're doing more?
I guess. It's the same one. Want to keep side of us. There was some other people. Let me see if I can get out of here because I think we've asked all the questions. Take a break.
Okay.
Your Honor. We have learned that there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. I'm back. Hi, Aru. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. Got me some cereal and yogurt. Nice. The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness in Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people we have just been told of.
Dot dot dot. I understand, Your Honor.
This ends the day. This ends the day's proceedings and trial of Mr. Willpowers. That is all. This court is adjourned. October 18th, 1:04 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 3. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me.
Oh, really? It's nothing. Grin. Or should I sniff?
Well, I'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. Oh, that's me. I have to go down to the studios to do more investigating. We have to find out more about the director and producer. They'll be turning up in those next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination.
So, Nick, have you figured out just who it was in the Steel Samurai costume?
Nope.
Could it really have been the old windbag?
Alright, do you think it's Miss Old Windbag? I don't think it is.
It very well could be, because as they said, the other two people that were there were in Studio 2 anyways, so they wouldn't have been caught by the camera.
So, yeah, you're right, maybe...
So even still, she's the only suspect that could have been.
Without it being Powers.
Yeah.
What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't think it was her, really.
Either do I think.
Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take pressure off Mr. Powers.
Poor old windbag, I feel kind of sorry for her.
Well, she wasn't winning any points in there with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios.
Right. We'll be back to visit you soon.
Thanks, guys.